What if the pain you feel in your relationship isn't love, but control disguised as care? What if the anxiety, the self-doubt, the constant second-guessing aren't because you're too sensitive, but because someone is quietly shaping your emotions for their benefit?
The most dangerous chains are the ones you can't see.
Emotional manipulation rarely looks abusive at first. It doesn't start with cruelty, it starts with confusion. Today, we're going to uncover how emotional manipulation works in relationships, the subtle signs most people miss, why empathetic and thoughtful people are often targeted, and how Stoic wisdom helps you reclaim clarity, boundaries, and inner control. This isn't about blaming, it's about seeing clearly. Emotional manipulation happens when one person uses another's feelings as leverage, not to build connection, but to gain compliance, reassurance, or power. And here's the dangerous part. It often shows up wrapped in love language. You start feeling anxious for reasons you can't explain. You feel responsible for someone else's emotions. You begin walking on eggshells, replaying conversations in your head. Your confidence erodes, slowly, quietly. Marcus Aurelius warned about this kind of influence long before modern psychology existed. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Manipulators don't control you directly. They work on your judgment, your interpretation, your self-trust.
They don't break you. They bend your perception until you break yourself.
Let's talk about the most common patterns, not as labels, but as behaviors. Guilt tripping is one of the most frequent. Phrases like, "If you really loved me, you would. After everything I've done for you." This shifts responsibility for their feelings onto you. Gaslighting is another. They deny conversations that happened. They minimize your reactions. They suggest your memory or emotions are flawed. Over time, you stop trusting your own perceptions. Emotional blackmail is especially damaging. Threats of withdrawal, abandonment, or self-harm, not because they're in danger, but because fear is being used as a tool. Then there's playing the victim, where accountability is reversed. They're always the wounded one. You're always the one who must fix it. And often it begins with love bombing, intense affection, attention, promises, not to connect, but to hook. Epictetus would have recognized this instantly. He taught, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." Manipulation works only when your inner boundaries are weakened. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Emotional manipulators often target people with strong empathy. If you're caring, patient, forgiving, or conflict avoidant, you're more likely to excuse behavior that harms you. They learn your vulnerabilities. They press the same emotional buttons repeatedly, and slowly, you begin to believe the problem is you.
Your kindness was never the flaw. Your lack of boundaries was.
The Stoics never taught emotional suppression, they taught emotional discernment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." That means compassion does not require self-abandonment. Stoicism offers a powerful reframe. You are not responsible for managing another adult's emotions. You are responsible for your own judgment, values, and actions. A Stoic would ask, is this behavior aligned with virtue? Is it honest, respectful, and mutual? Does this relationship strengthen my character or erode it? If the answer is erosion, clarity must follow. Epictetus said it plainly, no one can harm you unless you consent to it. Consent doesn't mean agreement, it means continued participation without boundaries. If you constantly feel anxious, uncertain, or small, pause. If you feel guilty for having needs, pause. If you're afraid to express yourself honestly, pause. Those are signals, not failures. Awareness is not accusation, it's alignment. And once you see manipulation clearly, you don't need confrontation to reclaim power. You need self-trust. Peace begins the moment you stop negotiating your worth. If this resonated with you, you're not alone and you're not weak. Clarity takes courage. Share your experience in the comments if you're ready. Your story may help someone else recognize what they couldn't name. And if you want the next step, watch the follow-up video on setting Stoic boundaries without guilt, because awareness is the first step, but action restores freedom. Subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for the next episode. Thanks for being here with the Stoic Quotient, where ancient strength meets modern life.